Ugandan Network on Law, Ethics and HIV/AIDS, UGANET, is implementing SASA in 44 sub-counties in 3 districts, Kasese, Tororo and Bundibugyo in Uganda. Its aim is to promote favorable social norms, attitude and practices that prevent violence against women and girls and promote sexual reproductive health rights. Through community engagement, UGANET is using SASA to change social norms that fuel lack of tolerance, leading to acceptance of violence against women and girls as a social norm. SASA is a Kiswahili word for now, a call to urgently address violence against women and girls together with its related negative outcomes which lead to the spread of HIV/AIDS. UGANET is engaging the most vulnerable communities who include women with disabilities, people living with HIV, and minority communities who face intersections of violence and discrimination. Here in Bundibugyo, this minority community had their way of life terribly altered when they were evicted from Semuliki National Park. They live in a displaced people's camp, depending on tourist donations for survival. Within the Batwa community, intersections of vulnerability converge to aggravate the prevalence of sexual violence against mainly young Batwa girls. To worsen their fate, young Batwa women are fetishized and exposed to sexual exploitation under false beliefs and social discrimination. Grace Mpatu is an elder within the Batwa community. She wants to see Batwa girls grow through adolescence to adulthood, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Oliver Mbabazi is 19 years. She was duped into a relationship with a man who later became abusive. When she became pregnant, she tried to make her boyfriend accountable, but instead he beat her regularly. She eventually lost the baby. UGANET has identified and trained a SASA team, which is composed of 690 community activists. They have been supported to get connected with their personal power so as to challenge commonly accepted social norms that glorify violence.
They told us about various types of power, or how we exercise power, and I emphasized too much on power over, where I used to lie previously within my family. Previously I could treat my wife very badly. In case I bring a meat, I could actually go ahead and see how she's going to cut that meat, the way she's going to cut the pieces, and I wanted to be taking the lion's share of that meat. So when I was trained about the use of powers, different uses of powers, so I really realized that I was doing bad to my wife.
In addition, UGANET has engaged duty bearers who are critical cornerstones of violence prevention, such as local councils, health workers, police officers, religious leaders, and cultural leaders. They will be critical pillars in addressing systemic issues that lead to violence against women and girls.